Hello everyone! In this video I'm going to showcase a few really insane tricks with Reckoning. It's built on my latest video, when we found out that by manually auto-hitting, Reckoning could give anything from 1 to 2 free hits that were instant. First thing I want to tell you is that you should make a macro like this, /Startattack and /Stopattack. You can spam this instead of having to keep track of when to activate your auto-hit and when to turn it off in time for swings. It makes it a lot easier to manage. Having the macro also makes you able to instantly do a double swing every single time you're a crit, instead of having to react yourself. You won't lose any auto hits either, since your hits will happen as normal, even if your animation is quite bad. Check out this duel, for example, against this warlock. By spamming start and stop attack against her, I will retaliate twice every single time I got crit, leading up to a 6-hit combo in the span of 1 second. Alright, now, let us talk about manipulating reckoning charges. If you simply sit, you won't proc any reckoning. However, if you stand up or move, thanks to spellbatching, and you get crit the moment you are in motion, you will store reckoning charges. Timing it against mobs is something you might learn to do, but it's a bit harder in PvP. So I wondered what would happen if you were to combine my earlier attack macro with a sit macro. Here's the macro I will use. This will make you sit, but instantly stand up again and start the attack. It will make you able to get reckoning charges as well. All you have to do is to spam this macro. Most of the time you will get a crit, but also gain a reckoning charge. However, sometimes you will get crit and not gain any. And sometimes you won't get crit at all. The macro is pretty much sacrificing defense for offense. Look how many reckoning charges I was able to get by spamming this macro against this ad. I was able to manipulate the sit to pretty much gain 2 instant attack every time the mob hit me, which adds a lot of damage. You can also do this in PvP. If you get swarmed by horde or by classes with fast attacks, you can pretty much slaughter someone in seconds, thanks to everyone feeding you with reckoning charges. Keep in mind that you might have issues using other spells if you're currently in the sit phase of the macro. And also, if you get stunned while spamming, you will end up in a sit position, which makes you unable to bubble the stun. Also, giving enemies a free hit can be huge in PvP, so be careful when using this macro. Now, let us talk about the last amazing thing about Reckoning that could actually, in certain situations, save our PvE DPS. Thanks to Hansen for helping to discover this interaction. If you use Blessing of Sacrifice on the tank, and the tank gets crit by mobs, you will gain a reckoning charge. This makes you able, with the start stop attack macro, double hit with no cooldown as long as the tank keeps getting critted. The ironic thing is that this would work best with a protection pally tank, since their defense is built around being critted, and most warriors will probably be immune to crit inside the raids. On bosses with lots of AD, that a non-defensive cap tank is holding, you will be able to do tremendous amount of DPS by using Blessing of Sacrifice. Of course, you will also take some damage doing so. Hope some of these tricks will prove useful to you. Thanks for watching.